This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by TidalHealth.
Hip and knee replacements have come a long ways, and thanks to robotic-assisted technology, the future is here. This advanced approach is transforming joint replacement by combining surgical expertise with the precision of robotics.
But what does that mean for patients? Well, according to our next guest, it means improved outcomes, shortened recovery times, and getting patients back on their feet faster than ever. But you don't have to take it from us. Take it from Dr. William Duran of TidalHealth Orthopedics. He joins us today to talk about robotic-assisted hip and knee replacement surgery. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Being here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
So let's just start from the basics. How does this kind of surgery differ from the typical knee and hip replacement surgery?
It's a great question. So what we do when we have, with the use of the robotic technique, is we'll get a CAT scan of an individual that gives a 3D model. So we're using then artificial intelligence to benefit us. And as a result, we're able to give an individual a patient-specific, outcome balancing to their individual person, right? I mean, there's so many billions of people on the earth, and this can be for you.
Not just a turnkey thing that you do to everybody.
Correct.
To that one person. So have you got any specifics about why I would want a robotic surgery instead of just a regular one?
So again, reproducible precision, right? So we all have heard the adage, measure twice, cut once, right? And I can't go to Lowe's and pick up another tibia or femur. So it's nice when we can, on a computer model, put the components that would go into you three-dimensionally, balance it all out, and once we have that information, just implement it on the patient themselves.
Wow. Okay.
That is custom. Is it for everyone? I mean, is anybody more suited for robotic assisted surgery?
It really comes down to the surgeon, their preference. In my hands, I found that it's been, the patients that I work with have done very well with it. So if your surgeon is comfortable with using the robotic techniques, then it could be for you.
What about recovery?
So recovery varies. It's a difference between a knee or a hip. There are some differences there. But we'll walk through each of those individually. You're up and walking within 4 hours is the goal, and then from the time of surgery, and then many people are going home same day. If they need to spend the night, then they'll spend the night. But we've seen a miraculous recovery on some of these individuals.
Wow. Can you compare that to how it used to be? Because I know people weren't up and walking 4 hours after a hip replacement surgery.
So I can't take all the credit with the robotic aspect of it. Some of the literature has leaned us towards wanting to do this to get people moving faster, which has shown that they will make a quicker recovery. But it has helped with myself, as I've been able to take a slightly less invasive aspect to the procedure, and so people are able to do well.
Yeah. Wow. So if somebody is struggling with the thought of having a joint replacement, what would you say to them?
So that's probably one of the best questions I could be asked. Ultimately, I'll never tell an individual you need a surgery, right? When a patient has failed conservative measures, oral medication, injections, physical therapy, and that they reach this point where they realize I'm existing in my life, but I'm not living my life.
Right.
That's a good time when you start to say, oh, I'm not going to go to my kid's graduation because I don't want to walk across that parking lot, or I want to go to the beach, but I can't go to the beach because it hurts too much afterwards. When you're giving up things that mean a lot to you, that's a good time to say, I want to take my life back and enjoy every bit that I have.
And you get to help people do that.
It's a very satisfying job.
I bet. Dr. William Duran with TidalHealth Orthopedics, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
So much for coming in.